Islam Moors. Oh man. If y'all been doing y'all research, please go online and type in USMCA. This man Trump is snapping. What y'all talking about? Impeachment, distracted as hell. First of all, y'all need to go on Google right now and type in USMCA and see that Trump and his administration regards the so-called de facto United States, the de facto Mexico, and the de facto Canada as one entity. And they call it a free trade agreement between so-called United States, so-called Mexico, so-called Canada. Moors. That's literally continental America back. Now, free trade agreement, me and my man's shout out to Adap 7. I sent him this joint and he sent me something back like, look, free trade agreement or treaty is agreement between certain international companies. But the whole point, free trade agreement is a treaty. So Trump just signed a treaty recognizing that United States, Mexico, and Canada is all one. Come on now. Come on. That's called Moorish America. That's literally Moorish America. So when he said make America great again, was he saying make America Moorish again? Which is mama? It's funny that we can go to a mama from a Moab bomb, the mother of all bombs. Understand what this man was setting up in place to be the forerunner of. We got to get the fiat back in so-called United Statesian hands. American. We got to bring the fiat back to America. And that's what he just did. More jobs here, more money here. So it's kind of like a boost in the economy of so-called United States. Hey, why would that be a problem? Is what I'm trying to figure out. How is this not good? Especially for Moors. If you understand the history of the Moroccans living from all the way from the tip of so-called Canada, which would be Al-Aqsa or Alaska, all the way down to the bottom of the tip of South America, even extending into Antarctica before it was separated. But yeah, this is all one family group split into like 4,000 or 5,000 different people. So like you Mexicans, Bolivians, Peruvians, Saint Dominicans, El Salvadorians, Turks and Caicos. That's where you're from. Saint Thomasians. What the fuck? How do you do it? Colombians, United Statesians, whatever the heck that is. Canadians. That's all Moroccan. If you understand indigenously, aboriginally, what America is defined as. 1828, Webster's Dictionary, American definition. You go to the Black's Law, 4th edition, definition for America, it changes to pertaining to the American landmass, but referring to what did it say? Restricted, now restricted to United States. So it's funny because it reminds me of a Moabite from Philippines, the Moros from Philippines. This mother that we were talking to one day in class on Cujo, Canaan land. So she was like, why you say black? Black is very restrictive. So it reminds me of how they use the term restrictive in Black's Law Black's Law 4th edition, when they talking about the definition of America. It's restrictive when it pertains to United States. So what is it when it's non-restrictive? Is it referring to what Trump just did in this trade deal? Is it referring to so-called Canada, so-called Mexico, so-called United States at the same time? Welcome to America, punks. Welcome to Al-Barak. Oh, man, Allah, man. This is the greatest time, mother. Wow. Ooh, this is crazy. I feel it. We back. What's that? Societas Republicae A.L. Moroccanos. Right? This is where we at right now, bro. This is Morocco. This is also Tamerica or Tameri. This is also Phoenicia. This is also Carthagena. This is also Romania or the Roman Empire. This is also the Spanish Empire. This is also the western portion of the Moroccan Empire. Al-Maghrib al-Aqsa. So it's evident at this point. It's evident. You can't hide it. You can't hide it. We didn't came back as Moors. We're back, bro. It's back. The landmass is back. Even in business, they recognizing this thing as a full continent. Come on now. Even in business, bro. Even in business, you know, bro, it's going there. It's going there. So another peer view from my studies. I understand there is no Africa. Africa's real, how Noble Drew Ali would say it. The true and divine name of Africa is a Maxim. But when you use the Roman jurisdiction, it's called Mauritania. Well, let me turn it, Buster's Huey. Mauritania Caesarensis. And if you understand Caesarensis, that's where they get the cesarean section from. So when they slice the mother open on her moon to remove the son, that's called a cesarean section, because they say that's how Caesar was born. Caesar is the Roman appellation, or the Roman title that became Caesar. Caesar is Caesar. So Caesars are Roman in its older light. Caesars are Romanian, or Caesars are Kasirs, right? That's when you go into the Turkic Ottoman jurisdiction. So there we go. That's how you show that Turkestan and all that stuff that started in America, well, present day America, because we were Mauritania Tingitana. So everything they had over there in so-called Africa, which was called Mauritania Caesarensis, this side America was known as Mauritania Tingitana, or Mauritania of Tangerines, because this land was known for the tangerines that we knew how to grow, because at that time everybody was into the citrus, the things you can make from citrus fruit. So I'm talking about all the way down to perfumes. So when it comes to us, our Moroccan brethren and our ancestors, forefathers and foremothers over here in the United States, so-called United States, Romanly known as Mauritania Tingitana, known to Moors as Al-Marak, known to us Canaanites as Canandaigua, or Moab, or the path of the tribe of Ben Ishmael. It goes so deep. This is also Morocco, bro. You can't escape this, bro. You can't escape this. Anything you learned about ancient times of a great nation, that was over here. This is ancient Greece. So prove this. Where did the Europeans come as soon as they got freedom from their first migrate land, which was Britain? They came to the Americas, right? The law that they were using to even get jurisdiction over here, or a portion of colony over here, was called the Magna Carta. When you look up the definition of Magna Carta for Black's Law 4th edition, Magna Carta is Great Charter. But when you look up the etymology of the charter, it says Greece. So Magna Carta means Great Greece. You understand now? It's saying that back then, what they were referring to is that there was the world, well, the two sides were known as Greece. Eastern and Western Greece. So you got your Macedonians, you got your, what is they called? I was trying to say Etruscans, but that's Etruscans. I guess, yeah, we could use those, Etruscans. But it was a certain, one of the groups I was looking for that was pertinent, because I was about to take it to somewhere else. But it's cool, we can keep it there. But anyway, just knowing this is the Mauritania Tangerines, and understand that we still have the Florida as the orange state. And then Florida is so-called old New Spain. That's what they were calling New Spain. So if Florida was New Spain, and over in over the top of what would be present-day North Africa, you get so-called Spain, in our language, our Andalusian. So if this is New Spain in Florida, don't you think the people from Spain had to know something about America and its tangerines being in Florida? Like, for one instance, they came over here. It's one of the stories that Europeans sailed over here with a Spanish slave named Estevanico the Moor. I want to ask y'all this and see where y'all understand this at. Do slaves know how to speak multiple languages? Let me do it like this. A Spanish slave would speak what? Spanish, right? Okay. If a Spanish slave was took to a new land, like being in Spain, how does he know every language of the indigenous people on that landmass, where he can navigate all the way from the tip of so-called Florida all the way to current day, the state of Washington, all the way in the northwest corner of this great land? He knew every language to all them tribes, but he was a Spanish slave? No, that's called a Moor, and that's called, what is it called? What do they call that? Moorish phobia. And this is when they have Europeans that purposely take Moors out of the historical context of stories, because everything we know about his story is about his being the Spanish Empire, his being the Roman Catholic Church, his being Ferdinand, Isabella's young bull, Isabella's son, not son, but partner's son. We always sons. All mothers and daughters can never be married, because you only raise and produce but sons. And when sons grow up, they are older sons. That's all it is. You tell me that one day that thing's shining on my face. Name me the day. What are we gonna call that when it grows up? Let me say it like that. Even though it rises every day too, it's perfectly perpendicular at 12 noon is Un. Look up Un. Kemet, for all you Kemites. OON. Un is old noon, is when the sun is at the highest peak. So in Arabia, the people who are Muslim, they say a prayer called Asr, and it's ASR. Asr is the old Kemetic way that you spell Osiris. It's Asr, ASR. Why is there a prayer in the Muslim prayers? And this is the prayer that's silent. You can't speak during this prayer. And it's when the sun is at its highest. Un or Asar. So this is a little bit of understanding. But you tell me today that when that sun rises, it's not going to be called Sun or Ra or all the names we just named. It's going to be the same name. So I say that to say, why do you call a grown son daddy or father or what's the other word? Father, husband. How does a son become all these things when those are all just different forms of males? You can't say he's a man, because man encompasses us and females. So what is going on? What is going on? What do you call son when he grows up? Risen? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get this. Like, what the heck do we call men anything but son for? I call you son because you shine like one. But no, you're dad. What the hell is a dad? Dad come from dada or papa. And dada is literally, those is what you used to call the titties. The tatas comes from data. TH is da. That's from Arabic too. DH, TH. So the D is T. That's another whole another thing. Da. The da. Dahuti. Became Tahuti. The J. Even J is a D and J together is a form of T. The Jehuti or Duty. So, you know, yeah, just going into stuff, but the, like Thoth, Dooth, yeah, but you know, everything is everything. So, you know, it's just a real good day. I was just extra hyped when I seen that on the tube, United States trade agreement. What else did I want to deal with? It was some history of, wait a minute. Oh no, I left it in the domicile. Y'all lucky. I was about to go into that Quran and get that chapter 47. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna break down 47, the 47, and I'm gonna show you how it relates to the Sibyls. Oh, look, it did what I do it, right? These people that want to be, they ask questions like, well, y'all talk about Ham. Wait, Ham? Because I be forgetting these fucking stories. This shit is stupid. What about Shem? What about Shemesh? What about Shem? What about Joseph? Okay, let's hold on. We're going to get with him. We're going to get with them. I mean, we're going to get with them. But first, let us deal with the chapter 47, because the prophet laid all this down. We're not going stunt on Prophet Noble Drew Ali's tributes and contributions to the Moors, bro. You know how he said, I divinely prepared this for you? Do you think he was divinely preparing the Quran or divinely preparing our minds? Moors, love is Allah, truth is mother, peace is the son, freedom is the teachings, and justice is Noble Drew Ali. He told us justice means Jesus, but then when you go to chapter 48, he drops it on your head. He drops it on your head so divinely, I don't think people even know what just happened. I'm lighting up, Moors. I'm lighting up. Illuminati. I'm a white man. This is white. This is white man. See? And when the sun go, watch how this magic works. When the sun go down, it's back to that brown. So you see the white? I'm white man. If you see me, if you was walking up to me coming from your land, looking at me like, yo, this go to him. He got all the fruit. He got the knowledge. He got the law. And you see this, when the sun hits me, well, the sun can't shun me, but the sun hits me, it sparks a light that comes out of my face, bro. I start glowing like her. Start glowing like mother's creation. Look at me. Glowing like sun. Because I shine like one. More? One, not two. Divine one. This is my crown chakra emanating. I turn up sun. I turn sun up. I do that. Yeah. You see that? Y'all Moors, y'all gotta learn y'all magic, bro. I'm telling you, it's getting there. What else? You see the gold? You see the gold, Moors? You see the gold? I'm flicking. Bro, it's turned up. All I needed was the sun. Get out there. Get out there. Jump into that light and make it. Do what you want to do with it. Don't tell me about no dial on your wall when you turning up the damn light in your house. You turn up the light outside. Hey, now we back, right? Half and half. Y'all want to see the lower self real fast? You see the one that's not shining? That's my lower self. But it's a reflection of my higher. Because it looked like it. It appears like it. But it's not real. It's false. It'll fade away. It'll fade away. It'll stop moving and turn into dust one day. So I can't be attached to my vessel. I can only move through it. So you see the light shine through. I just showed y'all a little bit of me. You can't hear me because I can't speak. Light has no voice unless we physicalize it, and that's something else. That's still a second creation. It's not force, you know. But I just gave y'all I gave y'all a little emanation of who it really is inside, who we are. You just see a light white man popped out. The light came out, bro. Illuminati. Rule my mind, soul, and my body. Illuminati rules my mind, soul, and my body, because I know Illuminati is not no damn group of Caucasoid old men. That is ignorant to Europeans. It's disrespectful to Europeans to call them Illuminati. They looking at us like we crazy because we giving them things, titles that's not even for them. So they looking at it's like calling a European Illuminati is like calling him a cracker. It's not cool. And cracker don't mean he cracked the whip on nobody back. Cracker mean it's something that's noisy, loud, and smelly when it comes around. It's not a slickness neither, because they put that right in our face. When you get a firecracker, what does it do when you light it? Oh yeah, and bright, my fault. It's loud, it's noisy, and it smells when it goes off, and it's bright because it lights the sky up. So there you go. Firecracker. So a cracker. So a cracker is just something that's not someone, it's something. A cracker is something that's loud, noisy, smelly, and bright. Hence firecracker is fireworks. But yeah, Morris, you know. So later today, we're gonna show y'all that semblance, or that ooh, still now we got the gold in. Now we got the gold in, looking like a Mayan. You know what I mean? Today, we gonna deal with yeah. So how am I black? You wanna know how? Cause I'm shining. Cause I'm shiny. Cause if you didn't know this is light, you'd think it was pale. Look at it. You know what I mean? On and off. But we're gonna deal with chapter 47 today. And because I want to show y'all what the prophet was really trying to tell us. And then I want to tie that into what the Sibyl's book is telling us. And then you're gonna know who the hell. I'm gonna say that for the joint. But yeah, we're gonna deal with 47 in the Sibyl's, so we can complete this little family line, y'all. Y'all got one side of the family that we are holding on to, but there's another side when you understand biblical narrative, when we deal with that erotica, exotericism shit, exoterrorism, exoteric study. You look at the story of Lot and his daughters, that some old sick story I don't want to go into, but Lot and his daughters somehow became Moab and Ammon. We talk about Moab, but we don't talk about Ammon. So we deal with them Sibyl's. Oh boy. But yeah, United States trade agreement, or United States company and Trump's company just recognized that there's no difference in United States, Mexico, and Canada company. Islam Morris.